Rainbows and paws, do they really go well together? Let's find out in this advanced Dutch door setup in my journal. And if you would like to find out how I set it up, please stay tuned. What's up everyone, this is Priya here. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning. And if this is the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Here I share tips, ideas and inspiration to make your planner and journal spreads pretty and functional. As you probably can see, I have a full rainbow set up here, and I also have this positive year from the Happy Planner. It's a seasonal doggy themed spread or sticker book rather, and the ones for summer and spring are hardly used. For the spring one I did use it a bit, but the summer one is intact. And these are the rainbow sticker books from the past with Live Love Posh, and they recently came out with another full rainbow collection, and I have one sticker book from the latest drop, and I also have some of the washi tapes, and this is the setup that I currently have, and this is for the month of August. I'm not sure the video will have dropped. It will be coming soon, so this is going to be fun. And I'm trying to quickly finish off this journal of mine, which I will do by the end of August. So these are going to be the journal pages I will use on a daily basis, and I have some of these circle stickers which otherwise may not get used, so I thought I will combine this with this collection, which is for the summer, and this is the dogs at the beach, and we have perfectly colored scalloped washi from Live Love Posh, which I will use, and there's a tropical set also which I may or may not use, and I think the colors go well together. And can you spot the Dutch door perfectionism you can achieve there? So all of these elements are available in multiple orientations, and I'm going to spot or pick 2-3 different elements here, and there are some of these waves also which can be brought in here and there. And most of my tools except for the gyro cut and the washi cutter are from Journal Say, and my code Priya can earn you 8% off at Journal Say, while for these washi tapes and the rainbow ones are all from Live Love Posh, and my code Priya10 can earn you 10% off at Archer and Olive, where my B5 journal, which you currently see, is from, along with the Live Love Posh and the washi tape shop, where those washi tape sticker rolls are from. And the gyro cut is the tool I'm using, and if you are not familiar with gyro cut, it's a handy dandy tool that you should have if you are into paper crafting, and I have a full tutorial if you want to check that out. So there goes our first Dutch door, and just cleaning up some of those paper bits. And can you see how easy it is here? Just pick up the respective elements and just stick. And my affiliate link with Happy Planner is in the description. I'm not sure what is available because Happy Planner just kicked off their summer sale, and a lot of items are getting sold out fast. So if you are eyeing on something, I would suggest you hurry. And let's see, let's put in some waves, and then before you ask, the current gyro cut I'm using is an older one, and that's the OG gyro cut, which is versatile in itself, but I've been using it for a few years now, so it's very well loved, very well used. So the blade is a bit blunt, so I use the older one for the older gyro cut for cutting on top of the washi tape so that I can just cut the washi tape and not damage the pages underneath. And for the actual Dutch door cuttings, I would use the orange Gyro Cut, which is the Gyro Cut Pro, and I've linked both the products along with all the favorite tools of mine and all the other supplies, as in inks and pens and sticker paper and all that useful stuff we all need as journalers and paper crafting connoisseurs. So all of that is in the Amazon storefront, and I've neatly organized everything. It's easy for you to go shopping if at all you are planning to pick up something, and there are some amazing deals happening. So all of that can be found in the description. And this is the rainbow part of it, and I'm starting with the red. So I'm going in that order of Vibgyor. So I think I wanted to start with the red first so that it can give a nice pop just underneath those doggies. And as you can see, these are the florals. I'm bringing in all florals. It'll be just the florals and the doggies, and it will be, I would call it an advanced version of the Dutch door setup, just because there is a lot of matching of the sizes that will happen as we set up these pages. On to the second book, which is the orange one. So let's try and do some layering action. And I tried my best to pick elements which will look great across the different Dutch doors. Again, this is going to be quite a few number of Dutch doors in one go, and I wanted to do this for multiple reasons, because I've been trying to do 5 or 6 different summer spreads, and I've been challenging myself to not use products in the next setup if I have used from that same sticker book. I'm not sure if I confused you. So no 2 spreads will have the same kind of stickers or sticker books. So to put it less confusing. So that is where my thought was. And if you saw the earlier setup, which you just saw a sneak peek of the spread of, that is going to be like the cover page for August and starting off the month. And this will be one more setup and I will be done with this journal. So for the rest of the year, which will be September, October, November and December. So 4 months is how much a journal, a 160 page journal from Arch and Olive will last me. So that's about 40 pages for each month. So you can figure out, do the math, and you can understand how I compromise on the writing space, because there is a 10-page cushion that I have, and I always come and leave at least 3-4 pages at the start of the month just for the highlights, memories and all those. So that gives me a good number of pages for each month, and I can easily, very comfortably cover 4 months in one journal. And I really, really love when I'm able to do that. And I'm excited to pick up the next journal for the rest of the year. And if you are wanting to have a say in my decision, please check out the membership options. I have all the details in the description. And that's the first group of folks I reach out to, and they usually help me pick the journal, or the journal covers. The insides are all the same, but the journal covers is what affects the decision. So those are the guys who help me with that usually. And there are lots of perks in addition to just this. you get early access, and if you are a member, you already will have access to the earlier August cover page spread that I mentioned. And I have lots of fun polls behind the scenes. You get to see the real, not so organized side of me if you are a member. And by the time you see this, I would pretty much be traveling, and you will also get to see sneak peeks of all my travel over there. So it's similar to Patreon, but it's here on YouTube. So it's easier for a lot of folks this way. Coming on to the next color, which is the green. And let me know if you have picked up the current rainbow release items, which also came with a junk journal release. And the junk journaling is really gaining popularity lately. So I decided to, you know what, test out the waters, and I did a spread. So if you want to check out how mine went, just check out the video and let me know if you do junk journaling, or is it just the basic pen and paper journaling, or is it a creative journaling that you do. And this is really quick, if you can see, and I've not sped it up a whole lot, just a tad bit, but you can see how the process unfolds. And I'm trying to also make sure that I can fit in all the colors on the right side, because sometimes you realize that it is just too tight, you know what I mean. And let's finish off the back page, and we have the blue florals is what I picked up from the current release when the rainbow elements dropped, because I wanted to have that sticker book for one reason, because there were some really unique florals in this current one. And even the earlier blue florals, they had a collection in which there were birds in them. So I had picked up the blue florals. I have a spare copy, so that is just sitting there unused. And this is a collection which drew me to it. And this is the only sticker book I have from this drop, but I think it is also a matter of deciding how well you can use your stash, right? Because these rainbow florals, which I'm using the others out of, there's a lot of stickers left in them. So I would rather use what I have instead of buying more, and then it is just so wasteful when I don't get to use it as much. So this was a good reminder that I should use some of the older elements that I have. So that's why I decided to combine it this way. And let's go to the next Dutch door. And this is going to be, I kept it very thin, that border. Can you see? And I did not pick up the bigger elements, and that was very deliberate, because it is just too many big florals, and then you do end up wasting all that space, which is the space for journaling. And again, I don't mind if there is a bit of a compromise, but on every page may not be a good idea, right? So that is going to be the next setup. And if you like such creative ideas for your planners or journals, please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and you turn on the bell notification as well, because there are some really fun content coming, and there is always a whole set of ideas that I try, and it is always lovely when there are lots of folks who show up every single time. And please make sure that you share these with anybody who's looking to do something different with their rainbow spreads. And this is the last Dutch door we have. And do you notice that I'm scooting over the spreads or the stickers so that there is a bit of a room even after all these layers have been added? And that is, yeah, 2, 3, 4 florals, and that's it. How quick was that? And I will have all the names of all the tools and all the actual products that I'm using in the description, so don't worry about having to memorize any of it. And please come follow me on Instagram, because I do share more spreads and more sneaks, even if they don't quite get YouTube videos, because life gets busy. Sometimes I don't really get to do a video for all the different spreads, but I'll still make sure I share a sneak peek over there. And if you would like to find out how my actual planner, the day-to-day, the to-do lists and appointments and all that goes, I have my setup for July up on my channel. And let's see how we can combine these stickers we were eyeing on. And there goes all of those doggies. And I think that placement is always key, because I'm trying to also balance some of those colors and also making sure that the position or the posture or the action of the doggies are not repeated. So that is again another consideration I had. And let's bring in those paw prints and trying to sprinkle them in like so that it can be used in multiple areas without much compromise on writing space either, And as you can see, these are perfectly sized washi strips, and these are going to be just perfect for filling up some of that white space. And I wanted to keep it this way. I know this is very different from what you normally see, but that's the whole point, right? What else? And for the left page, I think we should bring one of these so that there is some actual balance of colors also. And let's also bring in some of these bricks to kind of cover some more of that white space you can see. And I think I will bring in just this one. And can you see how pretty these elements are, and how beautiful these pre-decorated boxes are? And there are also these decorative boxes, these rectangular ones. I didn't quite realize I was slightly out of frame there. And I'm just going to throw it down like so, zigzag, one on top of each other. And let's see, we will also now come and add some more of these decorative boxes, because why not? There is a lot of useful elements here, and we will just cover up that side, okay? And maybe we could have added that scalloped washi right there, but no, I wanted some more paw prints. And we will do some clusters again. And if you like to try Dutch doors and you are wondering how to get started, I have a full tutorial covering 15 pro tips on how you can do so. And you will make Dutch doors like a pro without much issues, because I've taken all the thinking out of the way. And this is going to be the simple way of bringing in the rainbow boxes, but also adding some other fun animal themed elements in there. And you can see how I'm bringing in boxes from the same color sticker book, because why not? There is so many different shades of blues and purples and reds, all the colors. I have plenty of functional boxes in them. So why wouldn't we bring them in on just going with the same colors for each of those pages? And let me know if you have done a similar setup with the rainbow spread. And let me know how you like this fun touch, fun twist on the traditional rainbow spread. And can you see there is a lot that has not been touched? And I am really focusing on using my stash this year because that's big and I'm hardly buying anything. And if at all I buy, those are usually the journals, or unless there is some really intriguing ones, I really don't buy much these days. And luckily, things do get sent to me quite a lot, so that's always good. But again, the storage becomes an issue, so I'm having to do the declutter and all that occasionally, just to make sure I don't just end up with things all over the floor, which it used to happen. And let me know if you can relate, because we all end up having so much stuff that it's unlikely that we'll get to use them all entirely in our lifetime. So it's really sad when things just sit there and just the way space is all wasted. And if you like to see my craft room tour, I have that too available for you. And check it out. I have some great organization tips, how to keep all the different things in the space easily accessible to you. And please make sure you check out all the other videos I mentioned, along with all the shops, links, codes, all that useful stuff. And if you like today's video, please give it a thumbs up, and please do not hesitate to share it with anybody who you think will love to see this put together. And I hope this gave you some ideas on how to use your stash. And enjoy the process. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.